What's going on, guys? This is BroncosJuggalo, and I am coming to you today with the Child's Play 3 review. Joining me in just a minute will be Bill, but we are going to real quick show you the prizes again for my 500 subs contest, just so you know what you are playing for. The first two prizes are personal prizes. They came out of mine and Bill's personal collections. First one, we have Bill's red Deadpool mask that he will be autographing. Comes complete, soaked in beer. Just kidding. We will make sure it's washed. Prize number 2 is, you've seen this in my videos, my Halloween Rob Zombie 8, just fun mask that I like to wear in videos sometimes. And that is going to be autographed by me as well. You can tell me where to autograph, outside or inside, doesn't matter. Now, are all these prizes just going to be crappy prizes that we threw together just to give you guys? No, they're not. I got some good stuff here for you guys. The next prize, I'm going to leave it in the plastic just for now. Oh, no, I'll take it out. The next prize is a Jason Voorhees mask signed by Kane Hodder himself. It comes with a certificate of authenticity, and it comes with a picture of Kane Hodder signing the mask, courtesy of Horror Autographs. Well, I did pay for them, but he gave me one hell of a deal. HorrorAutographs.com. And the second prize is a vacuum form Michael Myers mask signed by James Jude Courtney himself, who played Michael Myers in the 2018 Halloween. One of my favorite Myerses, and an awesome, awesome mask. I fucking love it. Hope you guys like those prizes. Definitely check out my 500 subs contest video. See what you have to do to join the contest and join the fun. Alright, now that that is done, we need to get this fucking thing going. Where the fuck is Bill? Where the hell you been, damn it?
I had to take a fucking piss.
What the hell are you doing?
I was gonna get me a snack too.
You don't need an extra hand to hold your cock. It ain't big enough.
Okay.
So guys, as stated before, we are doing Child's Play 3.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
Directed by Jack Bender and starring as Chucky, Charles Lee Ray, Brad Dourif.
Love the guy.
Andy Barclay is no longer played by Alex Vincent.
No.
He is now played by Justin Whalen. Now, a lot of people think that Andy Barclay could have been played by Alex Vincent, because this one, even though it is set a bit in the future, it was only done a year or so after 2 and 3, or 1 and 2, I'm sorry. So he was still young, but they could have adapted the story for him to be in it.
Yeah,
personally,
but they wanted an older...
And I liked it. I think it's good that way. I'm glad that they kind of went that direction. So, even though I really like Alex Vincent, I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome.
So the story is Andy, who is about 16 now, is in Kent Military Institute.
Gone from one foster home to another, and then now military institution.
The company who makes the Good Guy dolls, in its infinite fucking wisdom, has decided to bring the toy line back. They reopen up the old factory, and they pick up the molded, melted piece of Chucky that is still left from part 2, that was still left laying around on the floor. The blood goes into the vat, and it creates Chucky all over again. And what's the first thing he does? Goes after Andy.
No, the first thing he did was kill the CEO of the toy company.
That's true. He did kill the CEO, and that is one of my favorite parts. I love that.
We miss you, toy guy.
No, we don't.
Oh, yeah. We don't. That's right.
Yeah, he was a dick. So, did you have any fun facts about this movie? There's really not a whole lot I found.
I didn't really find anything really either about this movie. Like all the Child's Play films, the only fun thing that I really find about this film, and all of them, is it was actually based off of a real toy line. Mm-hmm. The Good Guy doll was based off of My Buddy. My buddy and me.
And the actual idea for a voodoo-possessed doll is actually a true story as well. And you can actually see that doll in a museum, I think somewhere in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was based on a true story. But it was a little boy that was possessing that doll, supposedly. So, but they did take some inspiration from that story.
Yeah.
I didn't mention that in my Child's Play 1 or 2. I can't believe I forgot that. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, you're welcome.
So, a lot of people down this movie. A lot of people put it down. A lot of people talk shit about it. I fucking love this movie.
I enjoyed this movie a lot more.
Just as much as 2 and almost as much as 1. I fucking love this film.
In fact, when before we watched this film, I was telling him that this was one of my least favorites. And then we watched it again, and I'm like, wow, why is this one of my least favorites? This is actually not a bad film.
And I found that out too, that now people that have it, they wrote the movie off years ago, they go back and rewatch it, and they find out they liked it. So...
It's not a bad movie. It really isn't.
I really enjoy this movie. I think it's a fun film. It is a little corny at times, but it is just so much fun.
Yeah.
I love the military school setting.
Yes.
I love, we're already getting into pros here, so we might as well just talk about it. Pros and cons, let's start. Did you have any cons?
I have just one.
Go ahead.
One con for this film, and that's the barber guy.
Really? You don't like Sergeant?
No,
like him.
the one thing I don't like about this motherfucker is he goes, Presto, you're bald. No, they're not. They still have hair.
That's funny.
I mean, military haircut. It's like there's fuzz there. Real military haircut, there's fuzz.
They only do that when they first join, then you can grow it back.
Nah, but still.
No,
Come on.
Keep it short.
Presto, you're bald. No, Presto, you're not.
That's funny. I have no cons in this film, guys.
That's
like
my
I said,
one.
I really enjoy this movie. I love this whole franchise. It is probably the most consistent franchise in horror, in my opinion. In my opinion, there is only one actual bad film in this movie, and even that movie at times can be enjoyable.
Yeah.
But that is just my opinion. So we're going to get on with pros, and as I said, my first one is I like the military institute setting. It's different. It's something we don't see in horror movies, and I really enjoyed it.
You really don't see that in horror films, the whole military institution setting, or even really a military base at all.
Right.
You don't really see stuff like that. And it is
If you do see military bases, it's usually in zombie movies.
Yes.
After the apocalypse, things like that.
Afterwards, not during when life is still going on.
Yep, exactly.
So, yes, I will agree with you there. I will. Because it is a nice change of pace from your monotonous high school setting or small town setting. Something you don't see every day. All right. I'm going to get into my first pro. The opening of this film.
That is a big pro for me.
Love the opening. How they brought Chucky back. It's brilliant. It's ingenious.
And that's just the opening credits we're talking about here, guys.
Yeah.
Just the opening credits.
It's amazing. Like I said, I'm wondering
they
why.
actually use CGI in a really good way. I definitely agree with you, dude. I love that. I love when the blood drips into the vat and it starts to swirl.
Yes.
And then it goes down and down, and then it molds and it folds over into the new Chucky and he wakes up.
Yep.
And that is just fucking
scream.
Cool. Yeah.
Ah!
Yep. I fucking love it. It's great.
Yeah.
My next pro is actually right after that, and it is the part where, and it's specific plot, specific part. So there are some spoilers. Like I said, this movie came out in like 90, so if you haven't seen it by now, come on.
Come on. Always spoilers.
Yeah. Not always. Brand new movies, I try.
Well,
unless I absolutely have to talk about something in depth, and I try to be cool with new movies.
Okay.
But mostly, yes, spoilers.
Yeah.
But anyways, I love the opening 15 minutes or so of this movie. Maybe not even 15 minutes. Maybe it's like 9 minutes or 10 minutes. I don't fucking know. Where he goes after the head of the toy company. Where I just fucking love it. I think it's fun, it's cool, and it's really, really good.
And all those old toys.
I hope you don't mind. I'm going to steal just one. I'm going to go into my next pro real quick. I hope
All
you don't
right.
mind.
No.
My next pro is the Dialog, and the reason I'm mentioning here, this has one of the best fucking lines in the entire fucking franchise. Right at that part, he's holding up the golf club, and he's like, "Don't fuck with the Chuck." And that's one of the best lines in the franchise.
That's going to go into one of mine. My next pro as well. The one-liners.
Yep.
Stuff like that. Don't fuck with the Chuck. This means war.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. When the general dies of a heart attack just from seeing him. I fucking love it, man.
Oh,
it's
God.
So
I actually wrote it down, too. The exact thing. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And then what's he say with the what's he say when he's holding the grenade? The hey soldier boy, or I don't remember what the fuck he says, but it's absolutely amazing. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah, the one-liners. Yep. Oh, fucking, and they're all Chuckies. They're all Chuckies one-liners.
Definitely. And going off of that, my next pro. The one-liners would be shitty as fuck if it wasn't for the delivery of Brad Dourif.
Yes!
Brad Dourif, huge pro in all of these movies.
He is the
Even
man.
the one that's not that great. Brad Dourif is the fucking shit in that movie, period.
And I'm going to ask something right here. You've heard of this remake, right?
You haven't watched my rant video on that, have you?
No, I have not.
I've had people that are supporting the remake. I had one guy call me a four-eyed faggot. I had other people call me all kinds of names. I'm like, hey, yeah, bring it on. But honestly, the majority of people that have watched that video are agreeing. The remake looks like hell. Looks like crap.
I've not even seen a trailer. All I saw were some fucking stupid-ass pictures of this horrible, horrible CGI Chucky. And is Brad Dwarf even doing it? No. So, go fuck yourselves. Don't reboot a iconic franchise
that's like already still going. It's still going. The franchise is still going.
No, it's a reboot, though. A reboot.
But they're not rebooting it. The original franchise is going to continue.
No.
This remake is totally separate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's done by MGM.
Don't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Do not. You're not even getting Brad Dorp online with you.
If you're going to do a remake, do it like 10 years after the franchise has ended.
Exactly.
Not while the franchise is still fucking going.
Hell.
Anyways, I've already said a bunch on that. Let him rant for a second on it.
Oh,
but you guys know how I feel about it. I've talked about it to there's no Tom Blue in the face. So.
Okay, just last thing on that. That's it. I'm done.
What was your next pro?
Alright. My next pro is Chucky's brutality. Yep. He is really brutal in this film. The gore that he does with it. Oh, that scene where, he's been thrown into the trash and he starts yelling for the dump.
The guy to help the truck driver.
Oh God! And then his arm up there.
Yeah. And it doesn't show a ton of gore, but it's just really
it's like,
what he's doing is pretty brutal.
You cringe when you see that guy sticking his head, and oh God, that's gonna hurt.
That was my question. Why did he leave his arm up there, man? I would have pulled it back. That's just me.
I would have pulled it back too. I'm already gonna fucking die. I'm not gonna make it more painful.
Sustain my pain even longer. Yeah.
Yeah. But still, Chucky is just as fucking brutal as ever.
Yeah.
If not more brutal than the first two films.
His most brutal. 2 is definitely.
Yeah.
2, and then later on we have Curse. But we'll get to those later. I'm not going to spoil that just yet, guys. My last pro that I want to talk about, even though, like I said, I love this movie, so the whole movie's a pro for me. The last thing I want to talk about is the third act. Starting in the woods with the kids shooting one another because Chucky has traded out the paintball bullets for real bullets.
Okay.
They're killing one another, and then they work their way to the carnival, into the haunted horror ride, and I just love it. Chucky gets his face sliced off.
Oh,
I fucking love that. I love the fact that when they climb up to the top of this pile of skulls, and Chucky's riding the fucking like thing up, and his little feet are kicking, the like little demon thing. I love that.
Yeah.
I love Chucky's death. Chucky's death in this movie is by far my favorite death. It's my favorite death in the franchise for Chucky. When he gets shot and then he falls into the fan blade. I fucking love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, my last pro is gonna go off of this, and that is the whole Chucky removing the paintball rounds.
Oh,
I love it. He removes the paintball rounds, and not from the blue team, only the red team, and replaces them with live rounds.
And you think he would have done it? Well, he probably didn't know which team Andy and Tyler were going to be on.
Well, he knew which team because they were all standing outside at that point in time, and they all had the bands on blue and red.
Right.
So but the red teams.
Well, no, but he did it before then because they already had their guns and shit at that point. They were marching off at that point. But he did it before then.
No,
it's a good thing that he didn't get the ones that the guy shot at the door, or else they would have figured it out right away.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But, guys, I fucking love this movie. I think it's a fun film. It's an amazing film. If they would have left the franchise right where it was, I'd still be very happy with this franchise. I'm glad they continued it because I really like the movies going forward. With the exception of one. But, like I said, even that one has some fun moments. So, Britney, come on, you can't tell me as somebody that grew up like I did in the 90s, you didn't love watching Britney Spears get killed.
I can't tell you that I didn't. In fact, I probably got a Woody when I saw her die.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But anyways, guys, that is it for Child's Play 3.
No, it ain't. Favorite kill.
Why is it I always forget that?
I don't know. Hey, this is going to be a weird one for me, guys. But I love this kill. General Cochrane's heart attack. Oh,
you gotta be
fucking kidding me. That's my favorite kill in this one. I love it. It's funny. It's hilarious. And again, outside of the box.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
My favorite kill is actually a good old-fashioned inside-the-box kill. It is when the president of the toy maker, or the president of the toy company, gets killed by strangulation. Chucky strangles this guy with a fucking yo-yo. Now, I've heard people talk shit about that. I fucking loved it. And I love what he says afterwards. Not just like the good old days. Nothing like a strangulation to get the blood flowing.
No, the circulation.
Oh, it's the circulation. You're right, circulation. So, but that's it, guys. This is BroncosJuggalo saying, don't forget the 500 subs contest. Going till the 19th of March. Peace.
And Bill saying, good night.
I'm a cannonball, cannonball. I'm a cannonball, cannonball. I feel the